mango season, and as a result, we are trying to see, you know, so many things about mango, so many information about mango. Well, here we are at the Nari Horticultural Site. This is one of their field station, if you like, located in Yundum. And here, as we said, you know, Nari, they are involved into so many things, research, not only on mango, but other fruit trees as well. But like I said, specifically, we are here to look at the mango tree.
Here we have different type of mangoes. We have late varieties, we have medium varieties, we have early varieties. The reason to why we use our propagations is because of so that at any time of the year we can have mangoes. But if we only depend on the one varieties, you find out that mangoes will be wasted. But sometimes when you have all these, you have early, maybe after early you go into medium, after medium you can go into late. And you'll find out that in the Gambia now you can have your mango since even August you can have mango fruits. But for the past years, it's always difficult to have mango fruits at that time. Varieties like Kit is one of the one of the late varieties, and it's very good. It's very resistant to rains. So you'll find out that any time of the year around August, September, when you go to the market, you'll be able to have Kit on the mangoes. First of all, when you are pruning your mangoes, first you have to, there is some factors that you should, it's very important to consider those factors. Okay. That's like when you are collecting your boardwood, it should be a mature branch. And you don't collect a board that is under the seed.
Before boarding, first of all, you have to check on the rootstock, the size of the rootstock you are going to board, and then you go for the boardwood and check the proper size. Because if you select a big boardwood for a small rootstock, it is going to be a problem, and likely you are going to have a failure.
So when you are collecting your boardwood also, it's advisable you prune, you make pruning. Pruning should be done 1 week before pruning, before grafting. Because the reason why you should prune 1 week before grafting, but you find out that when you start cutting your leaves, there will be some leakage. Okay. So, but if you reserve it there for 1 week, those leakage, the wounds that you are making will be cured. Okay. So that the moment you take it to the parent plant, you start grafting, there will be no leakage. Okay. So you'll find out that all the leakage will be between your scion and the boardwood. Okay. So it will be easy for the wood to establish than you cut it and graft it like that. And before you come after 1 week, you'll find out all these small leaves will drop. Okay. So it means there will be no wound here. Okay. Everything will be smooth. Okay. So now it's just to cut here and go and put it to your rootstock. Okay. You find out that when you graft, it will be easy for your wood to establish than when you cut it directly. Okay. The moment you remove all your shoots, now you have your board ready. Now, as Tom said, when we are taking this to the rootstock, first, what you should think of, a rootstock should be sizable to the wood also. It should not be bigger or it should not be smaller, but they should be in size, whereby when you put them together, there will be no gap. Everything will be ready-made. So here also, when we are grafting, as we said, you select the size of your boardwood. And the moment you are taking, you are grafting also, you should take care. Your knife should be very sharp. And secondly, your hand should be clean, and the knife also should be clean. Because if not, your plant will die. When sun is hot, you should not graft. When sun is hot. And secondly, when there is wind also is blowing, don't allow, you should stand against the wind, so that all those are factors that affect the board when we are making board grafting. The rootstock also, we use these local varieties. That's Sierra Leone, some call it command, because it's a variety that is very common in this country. It's very resistant to drought and diseases. This is why you use this rootstock. And you can use another rootstock. And secondly, when we are grafting also, as you see, you can find out that these seedlings are tall. When you are grafting your seedling, it should be twice thicker as the pencil. So that's the time where you can board your seedling while it is very young. So that when you graft, it will be easy for your plants to establish. That's another important factor in it also. So you see, he's just taking care of it. And in grafting also, you have different type of grafting. You have side grafting, you have keep grafting, top grafting, whereby you just operate the upper part here. You just insert your wood on it. But sometimes this is the most advisable one, so that when it dies, when it fails, you can just use another side of the your rootstock. Yeah. But the moment you put it on top, when it fails, sometimes it will disturb your plants. This is why it's always advisable when you are making grafting, just do a side one. Okay. That is more advisable. Okay. But there's different way of. She's going to put some plastic bag cover it. Okay. That also it helps the woods to quick, so that if the wood is going to take maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the moment you put this plastic bag on top, it will also reduce the longer time, so that the humidity inside the plastic bag will force the wood to establish as quickly as possible. Okay. Yeah.
What's the importance of grafting?
To shorten the lifespan of the tree. When we say that, it means when a mango has to take 2 or 3 years to start producing, when you graft it just have to take 1 year. Okay. In some other varieties, the variety like Bakar Sise, when you graft it this year, next year, it can start fruiting. Yeah. So that's one of the that's one of the advantages. Okay. And to have varietal selection also. Okay. Because in just one mango tree, you can have maybe I can say 10 varieties of it. Okay. Yes. By grafting. Okay. There are 2 varieties in this mango, because this is a variety of its own, yeah, and this other one also is a variety. Yeah.
These are the varieties that will ripe very early. You find out that the moment you are eating these fruits, the varieties like Kit and Kent will be flowering. So that you'll find out that before you finish this, those also will be ready for the market.
Yes. Okay. This Kent, Kent, that's Kit, Smith, you have Zil, and Tommy Attitude.
So these are the 6?
Yeah, these are 6 varieties.
They are all late
varieties. Yeah, these are improved varieties.
Okay, they are improved varieties.
Yeah, these are improved varieties. You will not go all over local varieties like Jur and Bagas. Okay.
The mango is a fleshly stone fruit belonging to the genus Mangifera. The mango is native to the Indian subcontinent, from where it is spread all over the world. It is one of the most cultivated crops in the tropical world. In several cultures, its fruits and leaves are ritually used as floral decorations at weddings, public ceremonies, and religious ceremonies. Mango trees grow up to 35 to 40 meters tall with a crown radius of 10 meters. Some specimens still fruit after 300 years. The fruit takes 3 to 6 months to ripen. The ripe fruits varies in size and color. Cultivars are variously yellow, orange, red or green, and carry a single flat oblong pit that can be fibrous or hairy on the surface, and which does not separate easily from the pulp. More than a third of the world's mangoes are cultivated in India alone, with the second being China. The mango is the national fruit of India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. It is also the national tree of Bangladesh. In Hinduism, the perfectly ripe mango is often held by Lord Ganesha as a symbol of attainment regarding the devotee's potential perfection. In Australia, the first tray of mangoes of the season is traditionally sold at an auction for charity. In the West Indies, the expression "to go mango walk" means to steal another person's mango fruits. This is celebrated in the famous song, "The Mango Walk." Now, look at this. It is rotten mango. Now, this is one thing that could have been prevented. Now, I went to the Methodist Mission Agricultural Program in Brikama to see the wonderful work they're doing, because they process mango into jam And good news for us because they don't only process mangoes but other fruits as well. Now that is one way to preserve mangoes.
We started operating this farm in 1974 as a